Hello, my peeps out there. Hoping everyone having a terrific Thursday. So, for those who do not know me, my name is Cedric Jenkins, and I have a passion and a niche for helping individuals and business owners lower their personal income taxes on average of 33% or $20,000 or more, so that way they can bring more money back into their household, so they can live the American dream, as they call it, the American dreams. And notice I did the air quotes on that, right? But it's all about bringing more money back into your household, because here's the thing: we all go out there and we work hard to earn a living, right? And unfortunately, the harder we go out and earn a living, the more money is being taken away from our household. But there are some things that we did not know, was not taught, that's preventing us from doing so. And so my goal here is to educate folks, to help them understand why that's happening. Okay, so people, just look at me as your trusted information curator, right? I like to share financial facts and evidence to people, to help them or to help them provoke a thought, right? To help them look at the current situation to see whether or not if they need to make a financial change with the current financial situation, right? So that's my whole goal is for sharing information, is to provoke a thought, to help you make a self-assessment about your current situation. And so hopefully that that helps you, that interests you into wanting to change your financial situation. So wanted to jump on here real quick and share something that was shared with me 3 years ago, and then over the course of 3 years. And as you can see, the title is income versus wealth. I didn't know any difference. I thought they were one and the same, but they actually difference. And so I'm about to go over that. So income versus wealth. It is a big difference. And let's start off with income. And income is basically something that we all earn through our labor, right? Basically, that comes in the form of wages. And when we're earning wages, we typically working for someone. So that comes in a weekly check, a bi-weekly check, monthly check, whatever the case may be, but it comes in the form of wages. So that's income. Wealth is a little bit different. Wealth is the total measurement of our financial assets. So what are financial assets? Well, it could be a business, or it could be an investment portfolio, real estate, investing, property, things of that nature. Okay. So that's wealth. So it comes in the form of capital gains, dividends, and business income. All right. So let me go back to wages. Go back to income. Income comes in the form of wages. All right. Income come in the form of wages. Wealth come in the form of business or profit and revenue, capital gains, and dividends. All right. Now, here's some known fact about the two. Let's start with income. And I just alluded to this earlier. When it comes to income, we're going to use our labor to earn income because we're working for someone. All right. And the business that the corporation business that we're working for, they're leveraging our labor in order for them to make a profit, while at the same time, we're earning a wage. All right. Now, here's the thing about earning wages. All right. One, you're using your labor, but two, it's taxed at the highest tax bracket, right? Okay. It's taxed at the highest tax bracket. So that's one of the main reasons why most of us who earn wages or earn income are not bringing most of our money that we're earning back home, because of the way the tax laws are written. We're losing 33%, if not more, to Uncle Sam due to taxes. And if you don't believe me, because I'm not here to go back and forth an opinion, if you don't believe me, tomorrow is Friday, and it's going to be payday for a lot of folks. If you don't believe me, look at your pay stub when you get paid tomorrow. All right. Look at your gross, then look at your net, but then go right back and look in the middle and look at those payroll deductions and look at the line items in the middle as far as what's being taken out of your check. And the biggest one that's going to be taken out of your check is your federal income taxes. Right behind it is going to be your state income taxes. Right off the rip, before you even touch your money, you're losing 33% of your buying power to taxes. Okay. Now, if you okay with losing 33%, that's fine. And I'm a retired military officer, so I'm about as patriotic as the next person. I pay taxes just like everybody else. All right. Now, there's no tax laws that says that we have to overpay our taxes. All right. There's nothing in the IRS publication or U.S. Treasury tax code that says we have to overpay our taxes. Nothing. All right. Our whole goal when we earn our income is to pay our fair share of taxes, and then the rest we keep into our household, so that way we can achieve some financial goals that we set out to have. All right. Now let's talk about wealth. All right. I just talked about income. Now let's talk about wealth. Wealth is something that we build. All right. Income is something we earn through labor. Wealth is something that we build. All right. So again, when we talking about wealth is income producing asset, right? So we look at that as a business. We look at that as real estate property or investments, things of that nature. So wealth, that's something that we build. And so when we build wealth, right, what happens is this. When wealth is built, that money is going to circulate every day, every month, every year passively. Okay, passively. And what happens when it comes to you passively, then that's something. Wealth is something that you can live off of, and you don't have to use your labor or any kind of effort. Okay, that's what we call income for life, right? That's what we call income for life. So here's the thing that we got to understand. If we earning wages, right, working for someone, that typically means we will get income as long as we're able to work, because it's based off our labor. But what happens if if our labor is being compromised due to, one, we get sick and we're no longer able to work. We get old to where we're no longer able to work. Or if we working for someone, there's a strong possibility the business will shut down. I want you to understand something. When a business open up their doors, right, they really and truly don't have employers in the best interest. Here's why they open up the doors. They open up their doors for their business, for the bottom line profit. All right. They all about earning revenue. All right. Now, here's what happens. Anytime they lose revenue, now what the corporation does is look at their financial statements to see where they need to cut back on in order for them to keep their profits and revenue. And what tends to happen when they start doing that, where's the first place that they go? They look at personnel. So they start cutting back on personnel. But not only do they start cutting back on personnel, they start cutting back on personnel and personnel benefits. Okay. So my thing is this. At some point when we are earning wages, right, when we stop working, where is that income going to come from when we stop working? Whether we get too old to work, our bodies are not able to no longer go to work. Where is that money going to come from? We have to be thinking about that. It's going to come from your retirement. Do you have money set aside for retirement? If the answer is no, that means you're going to have to continue to work. I just had a coworker at the top of the year. Last year, she was all excited and happy that she was getting ready to retire, right? But then beginning of this year, I saw her again, and then she was happy. I mean, she was sad. She was walking around, and so I asked her, I said, well, what you doing walking? So her doctor told her that, or prescribed her that she needed to walk to help keep the stress down. I said, what you stressed about? You supposed to be getting ready to retire. She said, well, Cedric, I had to pull my retirement paperwork back because of the fact that my husband had passed away due to a sudden illness, and based upon the decision, the retirement decision that were made, it was based off his income. So I couldn't afford to retire. Now, mind you, this person had been with the federal government for 35 years. 35 years. So if you don't have anything in your retirement, what income that you're going to have passively, if you've been earning wages, that's going to come to you? Are we sitting back relying on Social Security? Well, I'm here to tell you, because I before my mom passed last year, I was handling my parents' financials, right, and their bank accounts and stuff. And so I saw the Social Security check that was going to both of my parents. And when I looked at that, I was like, there is no way in the world that they can live off of this amount of money that they get in Social Security. Social Security is not going to be enough, y'all. Social Security is not going to be enough. So that's where we have to be thinking about in terms of earning income versus building wealth. Building wealth is something that's gonna give you income for life, because of the fact that comes to you passively, right? And so here's the thing. Here's the thing about getting profits, revenue, capital gains, and dividends. All right, it's taxed less. As a matter of fact, that's taxed at 10%, whereas wages is taxed at 33%. Okay. 33%, 10%. Guess who's bringing more money back and putting more money back into their pocket when they earn it? It's the person who's building wealth, not the person who's earning wages. It's just a known fact, y'all. It's just a known fact. So I want y'all to understand something. Everybody's going to earn some sort of going to earn some money. The question is how you're going to earn it is what's going to determine how much you're going to keep. All right, how you earn your money is going to determine how much you're able to keep. And you have, in order for you to keep it, you have to understand in this society how our tax laws are written, right? When we retire, we still going to need income, right? We live in the land of the free. All right. We fought to live in the land of the free, but just know there's nothing free in this land. So that means we're going to have to spend money on our lifestyle continuously until God calls us to glory. All right. Everyone that's living and breathing is going to have some kind of lifestyle expenses, even in our retirement years. So that means we're gonna have to spend money on something, whether it's just spending a little bit of money on groceries every month in your retirement years, or putting gas in your car, right? So we're gonna be spending money on something. The question is, where's that money gonna come from, and how much of that money are you gonna be able to keep when you get ready to spend it? That is the difference between income, wages, and wealth, profit, revenue, capital gains, and dividends. All right. So I hope everyone found this video, found some value from this video. If so, please like, share, comment. But I wanted to get on here and share and enlighten some folks about the difference between income versus wealth. I didn't understand it. All I just knew a few years ago is go earn enough money to where it'll eventually overcome or surpass my lifestyle expenses. And it's not going to work that way. We first have to understand how money is generated, and then from there find out how you want to earn it. Because once you figure out how you're going to earn it, will determine how much of it you're going to keep. All right. So I just want to jump on here real quick. I hope everyone have a terrific Thursday. Again, if you found value from this video, please hit the like, share, make a comment. Even if you didn't, you know what? Even if you didn't find value and you have some naysayers out there that want to, because the devil always want to bring that one person into your atmosphere to speak some negativity. So I already know that. So I'm just waiting for that one person so I can go ahead and speak to that spirit. So I'm already prepared for that. So any naysayers that want to come on here and give their negative opinion about this video, go right ahead. But for the most part, for everyone else who found value from it, please like, comment, and share. All right. We'll talk at y'all later. Y'all have a blessed Thursday.